Hello everyone. So if you remember, we are doing the lab for the distributed deployment for checkpoint. Here we deploy the checkpoint security gateway, and here we deploy the checkpoint security management server, we are calling SMS. And this is a management IP we have here, this one 192.168.17.0, and if you see my EVNG IP is also same like that. Now what we need to look here, we need to configure this box, we need to install. If you remember, when we do the standalone deployment, in that one also we install the security gateway and SMS security management server in one box. Now we need to install only security gateway here, and here we need to install the management server in this box. So now first video we are going to learn how we can set up that one. So for that purpose, first you need to log in here and you need to check what IP we have here. If we configure, first time when we create the image, I remember we created 192.168.17.50. so that IP we can check, cross check, and after that we can type in the browser, so we can use the Gaia portal and configure this one. To check that one, click open the CLI. Okay, CLI will open and it will take some time to boot up. Now it is ready, so you can write admin is a username, and whatever the password you set up, okay, that one you need to put. After that you will be inside. Now you will check what IP we have here. Before we configure here 192.168.17.50 old time, so that one will be there because we are using the same image. If you have any other IP, no worries, I will show you also how to change. Okay, so what we will do, we will verify the IP which I told you. We have same IP or different IP, we need to verify. So what I will do, I will write here show interface, we are using ETH0, and you can check here. So this is the IP we have here. So this is the correct only. Even if you have different IP, I will show you how to change. Okay, because here in the security management server we will have the same IP what we have here. So here we need to change. So in that case I will show you in our next video. We will do this configuration, so that time I will show you how to change in case if you have different IP here. This IP should be same subnet of what you are using in the EVNG, because we connected with the cloud 0, so you will get that one. So here what I am saying, now I will write here somewhere, this site you will have this IP in the security management, what we can say security gateway, this firewall we are using this IP, and this one we will configure .100. We can configure anything, 17 dot anything we can configure, but I will write here 17.100, and this is the we can say subnet we have for management purpose. So this is the IP. You can go to the browser and type this IP. So I will go here, I will type this in the browser, and then you can see we have this Gaia portal login here. So now we need to set up, we need to install only here SMS, not SMS, what we can say security gateway we need to install here. So I will log in, whatever the password we set up, whatever you set up, we need to give that one. So we will go inside. So this is a first time configuration we need to do, because this is a new box. Okay, I am doing here only the configuration, that's why other device I did not power on. Later we can power on other device. So now I am configuring this one. I need to configure here security gateway only. So just click next, and this is the version we have. Click next. This is the IP address, whatever we have we will use that one, same configuration. Name you can give here security gateway, so I will give SG. Domain name optional, we can leave. DNS if you want to give, you can give 8.8.8 and 1.1.1, or you can leave, no problem. And we are not using proxy in this lab. If you are using proxy server in between our gateway and the what we can say management, you can put that detail, but leave empty, we are not using that. Next, and here this is the time we have, so this is a correct time only, we can leave as it is, and click next. Here what you want to install, you need to check that one. So what we will say here, security gateway and security management. So now in this box we need to install the security gateway. So even if you want to install the security gateway, you need to select the first option only, and when you select the first option, after that you are getting here. So uncheck this one, security management we will install in another box. This box we are going to install the security management. In this box we are going to install the security gateway. So I uncheck and keep all like this, and here if you want to keep this you can keep, or you can uncheck, no problem. And after that here you can see dynamic IP address. So whatever default we are getting we will use here, and here you have the option activation key. So because this is the security gateway, this one we need to activate, we need to connect with this SMS. So we need to define some activation code here. Same code we are going to use here. Means when we are adding this security gateway here in the SMS, we need to put that code. So that code we need to define. So we need to remember whatever we are putting here. Okay. So here let me put, you can put any number here. I will put, I can put like any code you can put, whatever you want, but remember what you put here, because we are going to use this same to connect this security gateway to this box. So I put the code, keep all like this, and click next. And here you can see send the checkpoint data. You can skip that one. Your device will be configured with the following product, no need to send, finish. And they will say this will start the configuration process. You can say yes. So now it will do the configuration. Now only they are going to install the security gateway here. When we do the configuration in the standalone deployment, we are installing the security gateway and the security management server. But now we are using only security gateway because this is a distributed deployment. In the real world, most of the time you will see this type of deployment also. Like when you have more firewall, you will manage all the firewall with this SMS, security management server. So these types of deployment also you will see in the real world distributed deployment. Most of the place you will see this only. If the organization is small, then they will install everything in this one box, and we are calling that one as a standalone deployment. But big company, they will have separate SMS, that is security management servers, separate security gateway. Okay. So now let's see here, it is going to install. After that it will reboot. Then we can log in and we can check there. So here we will see it will take some time. I will pause the video so video will not become lengthy. Let me pause, and once it is finished I will unpause. If you see here, this one is done. Okay, so now you have here we need to restart. So I will click here, so it will reboot. So we need to wait for some more time. Okay, so it will, because this firewall is booting. You can see here it is in the CLI also. It is showing that it is restarted here. It is booting up, and here also it will boot up. After that again you can log in. So when you log in, you will see the Gaia portal. If you remember, we have the Gaia portal. We use the Gaia portal to configure the interface, to configure the routing. So that one we can do. So we will have that access, but we need to wait for some time. It is still booting. Okay. So after that we can log in and we can check, and then we need to configure the SMS also. So this is a part 2 video. We can say part 1 we deploy the topology in the part 1. In part 2 we are setting up the security gateway. In part 3 we will set up the SMS. Okay, I will pause the video because it will take some time, so video will not become lengthy. If you see, now it is ready. The firewall restarted already. If you want to log in with the CLI also, you can log in with the CLI also. Let me show you that one, and we can log in with the GUI also. I think I put the wrong password. Let me put the correct one. Okay, I am inside now, and same thing here. I can log in the GUI also. This is the Gaia portal we are calling. So I log in. You can see here, this is a checkpoint security gateway. Before, if you remember, in the standalone deployment, we are getting there checkpoint security gateway and the security management server. But now you have only checkpoint security gateway. Okay. And you can see only one IP is configured here. Later we can change here. You can see only one IP is configured here. Okay. So let me stop the recording. In our next class, we are going to learn how we can deploy the security management server.